Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you wanted to help support this channel, it won't cost you anything. All you got to do is use the links in the description if you want to get any of these tools or parts for yourself. Hey, what's going on? Rich back with our awesome video for you. So today I'm going to show you how to change a front fender on a Toyota Corolla. This works for 2003 through 2008, and it works on any model. Doesn't matter which one it is. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty bad. I buffed and polished the rest of the car. See how good the rest of the car looks down there on the sides, and you can see how bad the clear coat is here. It's all peeling and fading. It's pretty much just horrible. It looks terrible. So we're gonna have to bring this back to life. I already bought a whole new fender and painted it, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. I got it all clear coated. I'm just gonna have to wet sand it and then buff and polish it. Most of these you can access. We got one over here. You're just gonna have to remove the bolt for the headlight, and then remove this one right here. We got another one right there. Just gonna pull this piece of plastic off, and it's gonna be another bolt there. Gonna have to open the door and get inside there. This is the Corolla S model, so basically it comes with a ground effects kit. Take the ground effects and pull it away from the car. It's got a little clip that goes in there that pops right out. Inner fender well right here, which is made out of plastic. There's a couple bolts that come out. So it's not too difficult. I'll show you how to do everything. Got the one bolt for the headlight. I just pop that out. Got another bolt behind it. Got another bolt up here. Take this guy out. Here are the bolts. I'm just gonna put these on the side so we don't lose them. For the one on the door, you just gotta open the door. It just pops right out. It's got two little clips holding it in. Just take this bolt out here. On the back right of the tire up here on the inside of the fender well, take a small flathead screwdriver. It's pretty old, so it's gonna crack. I'm just gonna have to replace that one. I have a bunch of extra ones inside, so it's not a big deal. There it is. So the way it works is it's a clip within a clip. You basically have this clip right here that goes into the hole, and then once that goes in, you take the center and just push it down, and it just makes it expand. Once you get the clip out, this basically just pops away. Not a big deal. Get another one right up here, same thing. Down here in the bottom, we have a Phillips head screw, so you might want to just start the car and turn the wheel, make it a little bit easier. Phillips head screwdriver. You could even get a small flathead, that'll work too. Under here, once we take the inner fender well, the plastic wheel well, just get that away. Got one more bolt right here. It's right at the edge. At that point, the bumper should be able to pull away. But we actually have three more bolts inside. It's one here, one there, and then one up here on the top left. It's on the right side of this plastic piece. So the second bolt's gonna be over here on the top left. The third and final bolt is gonna be right down here. If you pull the bumper down without ripping it, you should be able to get to it. So right now we have the wheel faced in. We should turn it out to get over to this area over here. So at this point, we have to get the ground effects kit away from the car. The easiest way to do this, make sure you're wearing some gloves. Just pull away. Just make sure you pull this away too. This is just gonna pry away from the car right here. Holding it up, you just push down on it. And this clip right here actually pops out of the bottom of the fender. And we have one here. Just make sure you get an extension and be careful you don't cut yourself. You just take the plastic fender well, just pull this back. So just take that plastic cover off. There is the bolt up here. If you can see it, just got to take this one out and we're done. I did forget to mention there is one more bolt inside here that actually holds the fender over here into the headlight. You have to look on the bottom and make sure you get that last one. That's all the way in the bottom. It's kind of tough to see. There are actually four bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one underneath that you can't really get to that's holding the headlight on. So just make sure you get that before you take it. Otherwise the whole headlight's going to snap. I actually started placing the new one on. Just kind of lined everything up. Like I said, tape everything off to make sure you don't scratch anything. I started it over here with one bolt. I put this other bolt over here. I'm gonna go one more over here, one more there, and then I'm gonna try to fit everything on and then just put everything back together. Just make sure you lined everything up and all your gaps over here with the A-pillar is gonna be even, with the door itself, make sure that's even. Make sure with the headlight, with the hood, everything's gotta be even. So just make sure you kind of line everything up and move it around a little bit to make sure it looks good. The only other thing you're gonna need to do, this black plastic piece, two little clips holding it in, one over here and one down here. So just make sure when you take this out, be very gentle, pop this clip and this clip right here, just gently pinch them, pull the whole black plastic piece out and then put it onto the new fender. Okay, so the fender is done. I think everything is looking pretty good. Cut it with Menzerna 300 compound, so I gotta go back and polish the whole thing, but obviously the gaps are looking good. Where the door bends, everything is lined up pretty good. So where the ground effects line up to the fender, looking pretty good. Everything is good on the inside. Everything is tied up. So the gap over here looks pretty good. Gap over here is pretty good. And I am pretty happy with that. As I'm showing you, man, I'm not making it up. This really came off the car. Considering this is the first time I ever took a body panel off a car and got a new one and painted it and put it on myself, I think I did a pretty good job. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything. I'm kind of happy. I mean, I'm kind of feeling it. So if I have time, I'm going to be doing the rims in another video. I'm going to sand these babies and paint them. That's going to be a lot of work. I already did the headlights. I sanded those and clear coated them. I don't know if I did those in another video or not, but I actually have a brand new grill that I'm going to be popping out and putting that in. So, I mean, this thing's coming along. It looks pretty good for a car from 2008. Just so you know, I've been professionally detailing over 20 years. And it's one of those things where, you know, anybody can do this. It's not hard. You just need to have some patience and the right tools and everything. But, you know, this is an older car. And look, you know, it hardly cost anything. I think the fender was like 70 or 80 bucks. I think the paint was like $30. A little bit of time and effort with the sandpaper and a little bit of patience, and this is what you get. So I thought the color was off at first too, but then I realized the wood was reflecting in the panel. So it has nothing to do with that. Don't go by that. That wood reflection in the panel is making it look darker. If I look at it like this, it's definitely the right color. So yeah, I used a can of Duplicolor primer, a can of Duplicolor Perfect Match spray paint, and then a can of 2K gloss. It's a 2-step clear coat with a hardener in it. So this is body shop quality clear coat, not bad stuff. The key is wet sanding it, getting the orange peel out, and then buffing it and polishing it to get it looking like the rest of the car. This is only going to work from 03 through 08. So there you go. I really hope this video helped you out. If you want to pick up any of the parts or paint or anything that I use in this video, I will put links down in the description. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? Subscribe. Go down below, click the button, and put the bell on so you get new videos from me. If you like this video, of course, click that like button. And if you have any questions or comments, as always, let me know in the section down below. I get back to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.